morning, students, and a warm welcome. Students, now you have already studied part 1 and part 2. So, this is part 3. It's very important, and please pay attention. You must actively participate in this session. Just observe this. What is meant by research? Here you can see many research institutes in India. See, in the map of India, you can see many research centers are there. Okay, now let's study what is research. Meaning of research is it is a systematic efforts of gathering, analyzing, and interpreting the problems confronted by humanity. It is a thinking process and a scientific method of studying a problem and finding solution. So, in easy meaning, we can say it is a systematic efforts to gain new knowledge. So, children, in this last part, in this third part, very important, you will study about what is research, research institutes in India, and how it is important, okay, to gather information, okay, to study and find solutions to different other problems. So let's begin. So today we will learn a new subunit from the unit education, that is research institutes. The pages from your history textbook are 27 to 30. This is the last part, that is the third part. So please pay attention. Okay. Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR. So here you can see we'll study about what are scientific and industrial research in India. Research institutes science. So first institutes in research we are going to study of science. In 1950, the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, the full form of the CSIR is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, was established when in the year 1950. The main objective is to promote scientific research in the country and to take the benefits of the research to all the people. So people, okay, they are promoting what scientific research. They are doing many research in science, okay, for the benefits of our country, to bring benefits to all the people. The research began in fields like physics, chemistry, medicines, food processing, and mining. So pharmaceuticals, okay, all these medical fields, okay, this research has begun. Contracts were signed with industrial institutes that help to reduce our imports and save foreign currency. Okay, so the laboratories of the council also played an important part in bringing back to the country students who had gone abroad for higher education. So nice. Let's see few achievements of the CSIR, that is the Council of Scientific Industrial Research. Let's see what are the achievements. Now we have seen the background. Now let us see few achievements. Making the ink used for marking voters' fingers during election. Now children, your parents, your friends, your family members, they do vote, okay? And it is a human right for voting also. So you must have seen the ink. What is the color of the ink? Okay, the mark which we put in our thumbprints, okay, in our index fingers, all these, okay, the achievement. This is the achievement of CSIR. Okay, the ink that is used for marking voters during elections. This is the first achievement. Second achievement is medicines for malaria, elephantiasis, and tuberculosis. So children, all these you know, diseases. Okay, so they have achieved in creating medicines for all these diseases. Water purification technology, reduction in the time required for bamboo production. It is also used DNA fingerprinting for the first time in India. Wow, such a great achievement of CSIR. So all these achievements are done under CSIR. The next is conducted a genetic study of the Adivasis. Now children, you can see here a picture of a tribal people. Okay, these are Adivasis of the Andamans. So here you can see a picture of these tribes. Okay, what had happened, children? Okay, during that time, there had become this tsunami or like any disaster had come, but these people only survived. The rest others, they died. Only these people, the Adivasi people living in the Andamans, they had survived. Why? These tribes are 60,000 years old. Okay, they have proved that these tribes are 60,000 years old. So, children, a genetic study was conducted on these Adivasi people. Only they knew when this disaster or like tsunami that had occurred in that time, they knew it before and they survived, and rest all of them died. And thus it proved and developed the earthquake early warning system. So because of them, a genetic study was conducted. Okay, so as though any disaster or anything, warning system had developed. So a genetic study was conducted on these tribal people. Let us see the role of CSIR. Now, what role they play? It has also played an important role in the use of neem as a pesticide. Here you can see a picture of neem. So traditional, this is a tradition to use all the natural things available in nature, to use it as medicines, okay, for using a tradition medicine and using it. The next is use of turmeric for healing wounds. Here you can see picture of turmeric. Okay, it is used for healing wounds. So all this, the neem and the turmeric, all this had played important role in using the pesticides and healing wounds. The case of the patents for varieties of rice. The CSIR has prepared a digital encyclopedia, that is a digital library of Indian traditional knowledge, and made it available in the 8 international languages. So children, I told you all these are traditional method, the Indian traditional knowledge. So CSIR, it took all the traditional methods and prepared an digital encyclopedia, okay, which is available in 8 international languages also. Now let us see what is the meaning of patents. Do you know what is the meaning of patents? Let's see. Patents. It is a government authority or license conferring a right or title for a set period, especially the sole right to exclude others from making, using, or selling an invention. So this is the meaning of what is patents. Okay. Let's see the next research institute. Now we have studied of science. Now let us study research in mathematics. The National Institute for Research in the Mathematical and Physical Sciences in Tamil Nadu was established in 1962. So this mathematics was research institute. It's located in Tamil Nadu. It encouraged the highest level of research in mathematics. So children, if you are interested in maths subjects, if you want to do research in maths, Okay, so you can go here in National Institute for Research in Mathematical and Physical Sciences, which is located in Tamil Nadu. So great research is done only in subject of mathematics, in the field of maths. Now let's study research in computers. Computers you have studied from standard 1 grade till now you all are in 9th grade. Okay, till 10th standard you all are having this subject computer. This computer is very important in our day-to-day life. Okay, in all our going things now you all are using all the things online. Okay, in use of computers. So this is very very important. So in 1969 we made the first indigenous, that is made in India, computer named the ISIJU computer. The Indian Statistical Institute and Jadavpur University worked together to make this computer. In 1974, Tata Consultancy Services, that is the TCS, obtained an American contract in the area of software production. That was beginning of the software industry in India. Now children, if you want to opt or you have to go future studies in computer, you want to take BCA, BCS or any computer application courses, so you can take. So computers also help to step up the speed of scientific research. Okay, for doing any scientific research in any area. So computers have helped a lot. In 1987, America refused to allow India to get a supercomputer in the year 1987. So then the Rajiv Gandhi government decided to develop a supercomputer indigenously, okay, in India. So in 1988, the central government established the Center for Development for Advanced Computing, CDAC, in Pune. And in 1991, the center under the leadership of Dr. Vijay Bhatkar developed the Param 8000 supercomputer. So children, you can see the picture of Dr. Vijay Bhatkar who developed the supercomputer. Here you can see this is a supercomputer, the Param 8000 supercomputer. So this is a very great achievement in India. Now let us study what is BARC. Bhabha Atomic Research Center. So this research is mainly done for atomic. Okay, let's study what this is. This institute has conducted valuable research in the fields of nuclear physics, solid state physics, spectroscopy, chemical and life sciences. It also started a school to train scientists for setting up nuclear reactors. Here you can see the logo of atoms in the service of the nation. So children, it is very very important to be aware, to know about all the research, the atomic scientific research which is done in our country, and how they have trained the scientists for setting up nuclear reactors, which is very very important. Okay, engineering. The Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, India's first IIT, was set up at Kharagpur in West Bengal in the year 1951. The objective of this institute was that, which institute? The IIT, was that the higher and advanced education in all the branches of engineering. So children, if you want in future, if you want to go in engineering, if you're interested in engineering, okay, so IITs, the Indian Institute of Technology, all these, okay, the objective is to bring available in India and meet the country's need. The engineering colleges in Powai, that is in Mumbai, Chennai, Kanpur, and New Delhi, were converted into IITs. The Soviet Union, America, Germany, and the UNESCO all extended help to set up these institutes. So children, see, with the help of so many countries, okay, we have set up this institute, IIT, Indian Institute of Technology. The IITs in India were given the status of deemed university. Now, children, what is the meaning of deemed university? Okay, they have their own syllabus, and B Tech, M Tech courses were started there. So if you opt for any deemed university, so they will have their own syllabus, okay, which the college prefer. Admission through entrance exam. So if you want to go in IIT, they have an entrance exam. There's a nominal fees. Reservation are there for students. Special features are there for IIT institutions. Decade from 1970 to 1980, a large number of IIT students began to leave for foreign countries, causing the brain drain crisis. However, this institute changed after 1990. Okay, this changed afterwards. IITs were also established at Guwahati, that is in Assam, in the year 1994, and in Roorkee in 2001. Okay, let's study about what research in Indian Institute of Management. Um, Management is very important in every field. Okay, they must have a proper management. So let's study about what is management. As high quality engineers were graduating from the IITs, the center and the Gujarat government started the Indian Institute of Management to mold skilled managers. Okay, so it was integrated. Okay, they started the Institute of Management. Okay, they why to know the skills of managers, how to manage the things. Harvard Business School in America helped to set up IIM and Ahmedabad. Okay, other IIMs you can see in Kolkata, Bangalore, Lucknow, Kozhikode, Indore, and Shillong. Now, what is National Institute of Design? Okay, design means anything which is in the pictorial form. The institute was established in Ahmedabad in 1961 for the purpose of imparting training in industrial design. The courses were design, graphic design, product design, visual communication, all were started in the year 1963 to 64. The work done in this institute are trans- transistor radio, calculator, and the logos of the Indian Airlines, State Bank of India. So all this comes under the National Institute of Design. Very important. Research institutes in medicine. The post-independence period, that is the 1949, the ICMR, that is the Indian Council of Medical Research, was established for conducting research in the medical field. It was given the responsibility of cooperation with universities, medical colleges, government and non-government research institutes, and giving them guidance and financial support for research activities. So all these were done under ICMR. So 26 centers were started in different parts of country to do research on various diseases. Okay, it was done to control tuberculosis and leprosy. The the AIIMS, that is the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, was established to give further impetus to advance education and research in medicine. So see children, lots of research is also done in the field of medicine to control, to bring about a change in our country, to help people. It was given the responsibility to design the undergraduate and postgraduate courses in medicine. Colleges from undergraduate and postgraduate education in all most branches of medicine, good research facilities, and well-equipped hospitals are the significant features of this institute. So here you can see, so good hospitals, good infrastructure, put all facilities of research, medicines are there in this college. The institute also provides medical treatment to the common people at nominal rates. It has established special colleges for training in nursing, super specialty centers for treatment of disorders of the heart, brain, and eye. Okay, further you can see the Medical Council of India restructured in 1958. Okay, the task was for the quality of medical education, supervision, and inspection. Okay, so later it conducted research on various diseases, developing tests and standardization of medicines. Okay, then homeopathy, Unani, homeopathy system of medicine, all these the institute was developed. Now here you can see cancer research, advanced treatment for treatment of cancer in branch of the Tata Memorial Center. It functions as the National Center for Treatment, Research and Education in relation to cancer. So here you can see the logo of Tata Memorial Center, Service for Research Education. It's for cancer research. Now let's study few research institutes in agriculture. That is the IARI, that is the Indian Agriculture Research Institute. In India, research in agriculture had begun as early as 1905. The Indian Agriculture Research Institute was given the status of a university in the year 1958. Began departments such as development of the agriculture sector, research, well-equipped laboratories, soil science, agricultural science, economic botany, and other departments. So all these things you can read, children. Okay, this work has begun in this department in agriculture. The research also began on wheat, pulses, oil seeds, vegetables, and many other problems. So children, it is very, very important to know, okay, also about agriculture, their problems, what they are facing, okay. So this research was done mainly for this purpose. Its most significant achievement is the fundamental research it has conducted on the methods of taking multiple crops in a year, which has been of great benefit to farmers. This institute maintains a library at its head office in Delhi, which is the biggest agriculture related library in the country. So children, you can see, okay, this institute also maintains a library in Delhi, head office at Delhi, okay, which is known as the biggest agricultural related library in the country. So children, we have studied about so many research institutes in India, and we have known the importance of the research, why it is done, and how it is benefited for us, for the people and our country. Okay, all these things we have studied. So today we studied in detail about the different research institutes in part 3 of the unit 5 education. Here's a quick homework for you. You will prepare a concept map on any one of the following. Okay, children? Now you know what is concept map. You have to draw diagrams, okay? Beautiful diagrams you will draw of concept map. If you don't know, you can refer page number 25. There's given objectives of education. That is concept map. So you will draw and you will write main points related to the question. So I'll give you a concept map on number 1, Department of the Indian Agricultural Research Institute will draw beautiful concept map and you will write few points on it. And next is, or you can do the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. If you want, you can do both, or you can do any one of the following. You will do this neatly diagram, color it, use nice concept map, okay, and use all the main points. And this is your homework. You will do this in your rough book. Okay, children. Google form. Please fill the Google form immediately after viewing the video, and please answer the questions. Thank you, students, and I hope you're aware of all the things related to education. Okay, the schemes, the main stages, then the research education system. Okay, all these things we have studied in this very important lesson, that is education. I hope, students, you have understood all the three parts. Okay, do read the full lesson after watching all the three videos and solve the questions, do all the activities given, and please study this lesson by heart. Thank you, students, and have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.